Happy Sunday. This is your style appetizer for the week. So I thought I'd give you a little bit of insight into, how I always talk about language. So I'd like to give you some insight into the different languages that I speak and the roots of them and how they relate to different words. And sometimes you'll hear me say stuff in Farsi, you'll hear me say things in German, like when we talk about, when I talk about smell, I say, the Germans have this amazing saying. If they want to tell you that they don't like you, they don't say, I don't like you, which means ich kann dich nicht leiden, which in German means ich kann dich nicht leiden, which means I can't stand you. Sorry about the helicopters here, but there's something going on right now. If you can hear it, if you can't, forget about it. Just skip over this part. So in German, we don't say, I can't stand you. Ich kann dich nicht leiden. Nobody says that. We say, ich kann dich nicht riechen, which means I can't stand smelling you. So I wanted to do a style appetizer about a very, very specific what do you call this? It's a it's something that everybody says, and I think the whole world knows it when we talk about magic. We when I say magic to you, what's like a phrase? What's the first phrase that comes to you? The phrase is abracadabra, abracadabra. So abracadabra is from the Hebrew, from ancient Hebrew, avera vekavera. Avera. Sorry about that. Avra kedavra, which means I said it and so it is. So it is the phrase that we talk about, the phrase that we use, the phrase that um we speak it and so it is. You open your mouth, you know how I say you think it, you open your mouth, it comes out of your mouth, falls into your lap, and then it shows up in your life. This is kind of like what this is. And we don't think about it. Like we don't really pay attention unless you're in my world and I stop you. I say, please don't say that, or you're not allowed to talk about my client that way, or all the things that I, try to disrupt or interrupt your speaking flow or your thinking flow or your acting flow. When I say, please don't do that. Don't do that. And avera vekavada avera. Oh my God, I don't know what's going on with me today. Let's say the English version. Abracadabra, avracadabra, avracadabra. When we say something, I'm ugly, I'm fat, I'm no good, I am less than, I am not good enough, I'm whatever it is that you say, that's exactly how it is. You say it, and so it is. And there are traditions in which, someone says something and the other people go, here, here, or and so it is. People actually, there are spiritual gatherings where people get together and someone says something and people say, and so it is. Or you go to an African American church and the preacher is preaching and they go, preach, preach, So it's like confirming the fact that you have the authority to make a statement, and whatever you, because only you have the authority to make a statement about your own life. And I really want you to think about that. I want you to think about it on a minute by minute basis, because when you're speaking, or when we are speaking, we have a lot of power. Words create worlds. Words are powerful. So, so powerful. And the truth is, we don't give it much thought, like I'm in a part of the world. I live in a part of the world for the most of you who are watching this, you're most probably in America, where if someone is actually doing an amazing job, either on a stage or now, we're looking at sports or Olympics, or someone is singing, the phrase of enchantment, which I don't think is very enchanting, a phrase of support that people are giving this, go, yeah, you're killing it, you're killing it. And I want to go, why would you say that? Why would you kill anything ever? Except maybe the moths in your closet that are eating away at your cashmere sweaters. So I'm trying to really get us into the place of, what are we doing? Like, why do we say these things? And not only do we say them to ourselves or to other people, but we say them to our children, our tender, delicious, beautiful children who need to be nurtured and loved and tended to and cared for and held and honored and adored and cherished. Not you're killing it. No. There's so many beautiful phrases in our beautiful English language. And I'm not just saying that in English, I'm saying it in German and Farsi and Italian. Mm. In Italian, let me just give you one more thing before I ask you to go into your closet and play and adore yourself in the mirror and adorn yourself with all the beautiful things that you have in your closet. And if you're just starting with me and you have just gotten rid of everything, then just look at the pieces that are beautiful, because soon you'll probably sign up for a box, a Liana's Luxury box or a S.T.Y.L.E something, and you'll get a box and there'll be wonderful things in it. You can go play with those. And anyway, let me go back. In Italian, I love this phrase. Um, it's when you want to say somebody's your darling or something, or you want to give them a loving name, you call them tesoro. Sei mio tesoro, treasure. Aw. I know that in America or in the West, people think it's a little too much. It's never too much. When I call my grandchildren angel face, they have the faces of angels. So think of something wonderful that the world has turned into killing it. And can you choose a different word? And that's not just with other people, it's also for yourself. Now, go play in your closet. Tell me which corner of the universe you're lighting up today. And I want to hear from you. Please put your comments down. Like it, share it. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. There's so much more goodness to come. And I can't wait to meet you in person. And I'll see you soon. Happy Sunday.